What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE Worlds Collide NXT versus NXT UK preview. So basically, it's going to be WWE's Worlds Collide 2020, where it pertains to obviously, it's now Saturday. Basically on my timeline, it's now officially Saturday, January 25th, 2020. They're going to be in Houston, Texas for this event, what pertains to WWE Worlds Collide 2020, what pertains to the brands of NXT versus NXT UK under the promotion of World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. And I'm about to go through the cards here. It's only 6 matches on the card here. On the show here. And one of them is going to be a pre-show. So let's get right into it. This won't take long, where it pertains to this preview. But where it pertains to the show itself, where it pertains to WWE Worlds Collide 2020, where it features 2 of my favorite brands in WWE today, in NXT and in NXT UK. This show, where it pertains to hyping up the show, building up the show, and giving us the enthusiasm of why we should watch the show. I thought it delivered. I thought it delivered where it pertains to the build-ups, to the booking, to everything that surrounded the show itself, where it pertains to the stars of NXT and NXT UK. And we're gonna find which NXT is better, obviously. But either way, no matter what happens, I will still watch both shows. And either way, I still find both shows to be way better than Raw and SmackDown. So, that being said, let's get right into it. The pre-show will feature Mia Yim from NXT versus the NXT UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray from NXT UK, obviously. Now, they built this match, on NXT UK when I did that review of it. And wasn't really much to talk about it, basically. It wasn't that much of a build, but and for good reason, because it's on the pre-show. And I thought, it was going to be for the NXT UK Women's Championship. I thought Mia Yim's going to get a shot on the title here, but no, that's not as a win. And in a way, I'm kind of glad it's not for the title because if it was for the title, then this match should not be on the pre-show. This time, if K-Ray title was on the line, it should not be pre-show worthy. It should be on the main card worthy of Worlds Collide 2020. And then you could have done something else with the pre-show. So this is just a regular singles match that has nothing to do with the title, and I thought it was a nice I thought it was a nice way to put this up on the pre-show, because it wasn't very much of a build of this match itself. The other matches, on the other hand, they were obviously built, but I'll get to those momentarily. So as far as the match between Mia Yim and Kaylee Ray, I'm looking forward to see how this match turns out. So I will be watching the show live, and can't wait to see how the show is. And obviously, it's going to be about NXT and NXT UK, and I'll do the review of it, either on the Sunday or on the Monday, one of those two, because I gotta do what I always gotta do when it pertains to the past events. And I haven't done the Worlds Collide reviews of the shows that I did watch, but I didn't watch the entire complete shows of it, which I will get to eventually. But as far as this show is, I will do a review of it on the Monday. And as far as, again, for the rest of the Worlds Collide series, that will come up eventually once I get to the rest of it too. I already got one on the way so far. I should need to get the other ones that have yet to complete watching. But as far as Mia Yim versus Kaylee Ray, Kaylee Ray's for the win. Then we move on to the main card. It will feature DIY of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa versus Mustache Mountain of Trent Seven and Tyler Bate. Now, when it pertains to tag team match, this tag team match will be none other than a spectacular tag team match, and I think this will be a tag team match of the night. I mean, there's no tag team match on the show, but that has more than just two teams. Basically involved. Basically, it has more than four men in the match. It's gonna have added four more men into the match. But I'll get to that later though. But this match itself, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa versus Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, that's gonna be great. I got high expectations for this. I got high expectations for this match, especially when it pertains to how great Tyler Bate could be as a wrestler, and especially with pertains to Tommaso Johnny Gargano. But nothing to take away from Tommaso Ciampa and Trent Seven. They're gonna do a good job too. So, but as far as I want to win this match, it could go either way. But if I had to go, who I think should win this match, I gotta go with DIY. They need the win for pertains to Gargano going up against Finn Balor and take over Portland. And September Ciampa, he needs to win too to go up against Adam Cole at Takeover Portland for the title for the NXT Championship. So and you got Trent Seven and Tyler Bate. They're not doing much, really. I guess they could use the win for just to be next in line for the NXT UK Tag Team Championships, but that could be the reason why they should win too. Mustache Mountain, but I'm gonna go with DIY though for the win because they need. I feel like they need to win more, but it pertains to them. They need to look strong at their next takeover show. So there you go, DIY. Fatal 4-way match for the NXT Championship. You got Angel Garza, who's defending his title against Isaiah Scott versus Jordan Devlin versus Travis Banks. Oh, by the way, DIY are from NXT and Mustache Mountain are from NXT UK. And as far as a cruiserweight match for the cruiserweight title, Angel Garza obviously from NXT, same thing with Isaiah Scott. And as far as Jordan Devlin and Jordan Devlin and Travis Banks, NXT UK. So you got two NXT wrestlers and two NXT UK wrestlers, in the cruiserweight championship match here. This is the only fatal 4-way match this time on the show, and I think the match is good. It's going to be good. It's going to be some innovative matches. There's going to be some innovative spots, to say, in this match, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. As far as who I want to win here, I obviously want Angel Garza to retain here. So, and on top of that, he's just won the belt, not too long ago. So I don't see him losing the belt here. But either way, I'm still going for Angel Garza for the win here. So there you go. Singles match: Finn Balor versus Ilya Dragunov. This match I'm looking forward to the most, folks, because this match, I believe this match is going to be a show stealer. This is going to be a phenomenal match, if it wasn't already. I mean, if I recall, I don't think these guys has ever wrestled each other before. But I could be wrong, but don't quote me on that. But I got way high expectations for this match, besides the main event. I'll get to the main event later. But this match I'm looking forward to the most. It's going to be an amazing match, and in my eyes point of view, this to me is a dream match next to Finn Balor versus Jordan Devlin, which that match did happen last year. In case anyone did not remember that from Takeover Blackpool. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this match is going to turn out to be. Ilya Dragunov, an up-and-comer facing a guy who's way surpassed being an up-and-comer for the last how it's been now since Italy. I guess you could say 5 years now. Basically just Finn Balor. But as far who should win here, Finn Balor. He's been on the roll. And he's been looking strong ever since turning heel. So, and on top of that, he's going to be facing Johnny Gargano. So it makes sense for him to win here too. Obviously, more to the show, it's highly predictable here. Rotates to who's gonna win here, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You know, predictable doesn't mean it's a bad thing, unless it's booked wrong and booked where it's booked in a way where it's gonna piss you off. But this one, I'm not gonna feel that way when it rotates to this. Well, I expect to see some great matches here, either way. But still, Finn Balor's gonna put the win here. But it could go either way, in my opinion. But I think Finn Balor's going to get the win here, so that way he can look strong against Johnny Gargano at Takeover Portland. Singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. The NXT Women's Champ. Oh, by the way, Finn Balor from NXT and Ilya Dragunov from NXT UK. I can't remember. To mention that. But NXT champion, NXT Women's Champion, should I say? Rhea Ripley from NXT versus Toni Storm from NXT UK. This match is going to be a good match, obviously. These two have had great matches before, and they're going to do it again. This time, not just for this time it's not going to be for the NXT UK Championship. It's going to be for the NXT. Well, this time it's not going to be for the NXT UK Women's Championship, I have to say. It's going to be for the NXT Women's Championship. And as far as who I think is going to win here, I would say Rhea Ripley. She just won the belt. I don't see her losing the belt either way because they're building up Rhea Ripley to go up against Bianca Belair. So it would make sense for Rhea Ripley to lose the belt here to Toni Storm here. And especially what they did at the home show of NXT, where it tends to Bianca Belair attacking Io Shirai and Toni Storm in the match, where they tried to convince us that where it tends to Toni Storm saying tall on that show from that segment that Toni Storm could be the next NXT Women's Champion, and then she could get back at Bianca Belair for interrupting the match. So it was smart how they did it too, with the booking of it. It was smart how they did it, but I don't see that happening. So I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley to retain here. And then we get to the main event attraction that's been built most likely very, very more important than Finn Balor versus Ilya Dragunov, more important than the NXT Women's Championship match, more important than the NXT Cruiserweight Championship match, and more important than the Tag Team Dream match of DIY versus Mustache Mountain. This next and final match, the main event attraction, 8-man tag team match, will feature from NXT UK Imperium, featuring the leader of Imperium, who is the NXT UK champion, Walter, along with Fabian Eichner, Marcel Bardell, and Alexander Wolf, versus the Undisputed Era from NXT, featuring the NXT champion, Adam Cole, baby, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish, the NXT Tag Team Champions, and the former NXT North American Champion, Roderick Strong. This match, folks, is going to be an all-out war. If it's not already an all-out war, after Undisputed Era did what they did at Takeover Blackpool 2 when they invaded and attacked Imperium, leaving a secret to lie. And then Imperium returned in favor on the home show edition of NXT, and then everything else that's follow up on that has been great, So, and we're gonna find out who is the greatest factions in WWE today. And I'm talking about in WWE. I'm not talking about in pro wrestling in general. I'm also talking about in WWE in general. Who is the greatest factions in WWE today in this modern era? Is it Imperium or is it Undisputed Era? We're gonna find out. But who I think is gonna win this match? I'm gonna go with Imperium. Imperium must win. They have to win. No buts about it. No doubt. No doubt whatsoever. They have to win. And that's all there is to it. I'm still expecting this match to be a great match, to be an all-out war, to be a collision, to be a car crash in a good way though. And I can't wait to see how it turns out. And the rest of the show too. I can't wait to see where it takes on the matches. So yeah, there you go. That's my prediction for WWE Worlds Collide 2020 NXT versus NXT UK. Which brand of NXTs is the superior brand of WWE? We'll find out later on tonight, obviously, on the WWE Network. And with that being said, folks, thank you all for watching for It's the Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. So this was your WWE Worlds Collide 2020 NXT versus NXT UK preview. So until next time, folks, you'll stay in peace, stay safe, stay well. I'm out, and take care.